Stop looking for inspiration, just make it. Inspiration is everywhere those days. So much so that we often look at it for hours on end without even realizing it. Starting from artists leaving us the libraries full of digital images through which we can scroll by on Instagram and other social media sites, which gives us opportunity to stay inspired, stay motivated and get new ideas to create our own art. Finishing on the outside world, which is so beautiful in itself, with the people, architecture and nature surrounding us. Those videos, pictures, images made moodboarding easier than ever. Getting new ideas is easier than ever. Amazing, right? In a second you can learn about new technique, in a milliseconds you can find next amazing artist. You can learn about his process and how he gets his ideas, about what supplies he uses. And yeah, don't get me wrong, those are all positives. It is amazing and definitely beneficial. But I think the increased accessibility can lead to many problems. I think it leads to so-called overload. When you find yourself thinking, yes, I finally find a perfect topic to draw, but then you start looking on those images and finding reference photos and you are like, yeah, but like about 100 other people drew it also and they're probably better at it, so maybe I shouldn't even bother to start my drawing. And I guess we are stuck in this circle because of that in particular. Or that moment when you come back home and you look up the inspiration photos of other artists and you've been scrolling and scrolling and scrolling for 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, and then you realize you haven't done anything yourself. And then you see it's 1 a.m. and you tell yourself this lie that this is too late to do anything and you've been so busy that you couldn't make art. And I think this is a vicious cycle and we should find inspiring things, inspiring images, maybe not always from social media, from Instagram. Look around your environment and find beautiful stuff. I truly believe there are so many beautiful things that you can draw. Funny enough, those unconventional images that you will draw, those are exactly the ones which can make you a better artist. Trust me on that, 100% true. They can open your mind to new styles, new art supplies, new things. And for example, last week I've seen those, I believe it's called screen printing. I will link the video below because I think it's so interesting and I've never seen something like this. And for me it was so like new, fresh. I was so excited and I really want to try this one day. That's what I love in art. And also, for example, I was so nervous about this drawing, and that's because it was my reference photos from the me walking around the town and making photos of those beautiful buildings. I thought I will do this interior of the church. I just wanted to draw those vaults on the ceiling because I thought those were very beautiful and interesting probably to draw. And I wasn't disappointed. It was super cool. And also those columns, I had a lot of fun doing those and I practiced doing those straight lines. So yeah, a lot of fun. And the other reason which really intimidated me was using the fine liners. It was super weird and really scary because if I make a mistake I can't erase it, it stays like that forever. So I was really contemplating if I should really do this with fine liners or not. I often do architectural sketches with pencil. I am quite good at it and fine liners are often big no for me. I stay away from it, but yeah, I'm so glad I done most of it with fine liners. You see, I finished this and I was looking at it and for me what's really important in drawing like this is depth, play with the light and shadow. So if there's no contrast like this in the drawing, for me it looks kind of flat. So when I finished the drawing, it for me it looked like the outline of the drawing, like just a start. So I added at the end some pencil. It was not a lot, but I like the depth and the light like coming from the window, so yeah, that's it. So I done a little bit of the fine liners, but yeah, it's not just fine liners. I hope you enjoyed my video. I hope you liked my drawing, and if you did, please consider staying with me for a little longer, and I will see you in the next one very soon this time.